Hey guys, welcome back to the Steel Donut. I'm Connor, with me is Bob.
Yo.
And Yella.
Hi, I exist.
And we are getting back to the Ice Queen for you.
Chapter 3.
Yep.
Welcome back for Chapter 3. The L Gang says...
Minus, cheers, minus.
Minus, cheers,
minus. Cheers, minus.
My cheers are quite negative.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, that is probably the best thing they could have done with the author's note, because
yeah,
that's all that needs to be said. Or rather, nothing. Anyways!
And I'll assume this is Eve at the start.
Yeah.
Today was the day. Final tryouts for the drama club. I glanced back and saw Raven trying to hide behind a chair. Was he stalking me? Equals A equals.
Oh. Is that supposed to be an emoticon?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
What's that face supposed to be?
Somebody who's very tired with a very weird nose?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Eve, I'm glad you could make it. The main protagonist hugged me so tightly I know I might burst to pieces.
What?
Maybe we got off on the wrong start here.
No, I don't
Should I
think
be
so,
reading
though.
this? Let's just keep going.
I could hear Raven hiss from all the way over there. Wait, was he jealous? A grim smile poked up on the protagonist's face.
Maybe she's like reading like this. I mean, there was this drama club thing, and maybe like reading the script or something.
No, I mean, Elsword was one of those high school dating sims, right? You know?
That's
No.
what happened, isn't it? Well, I'm guessing this is the drama teacher.
Okay.
All right, everyone, get set up. We'll try 1 the kiss scene.
Yep.
That's
Wait, what? Not even like startled, just like drifts off, just zones out.
What's going on?
I guess this.
I think this is Raven
Yeah.
because of what he says.
Yeah, that's so Raven.
That's
Yeah.
so Raven. Fuck you, Bob. Just fuck you. I suggest that Eve should be the princess.
He smiled at me. My hopes of him being nice have just turned.
He did try to rape you.
As a terrible person.
Yeah.
As just trying to make Raven mad.
Okay, so this is not
So
Raven?
That wasn't Raven.
Was that supposed to be the teacher?
I think
Fuck,
that's...
source your quotes.
What the Let's just
We'll just continue from here.
We'll just continue because how were we supposed to know anything?
If you're here by this point and like wanting us to read the story for real, then how did you get to this point?
Who are you? How do you exist?
His arm slithered across my waist, my mind became blank, and I slapped his arm away.
I'm confused.
I stepped on his foot and he let out a little scream. People stared at us and started laughing. I walked away irritated.
She got like sexually harassed. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I walked away irritated. At the end of practice, I was still pouting at the corner of the costume closet.
Why are you there? What?
I mean, she did just get sexually harassed by
Somebody.
a guy, and then the teacher, and then the guy again.
Hold on. When a hand pulled me up... Okay, now I'm going to say, this protagonist dude just said something. I mean, maybe he was being sleazy, but he's gotten his shit wrecked. Meanwhile, Raven fucking, like, part molested her, and now they're just dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, makes sense. I guess this is the main protagonist then.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I looked down a little to make sure.
Raven?
No.
this
This is
the
like
other
the
guy.
main protagonist in the play.
The other guy, the sleazy
Oh, in the
bitch.
play. I thought it meant the story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't blame you for being confused.
So it wasn't... So Raven...
I don't
sexually
think
harassed her.
I
Then
don't.
the teacher did, and then the main
other
protagonist
guy was...
did.
The other guy was like, she should
Was slightly
be the princess.
sleazy.
And then Eve slaps his shit.
Okay.
Should we just start over?
No.
This is a nice this is a nice representation of the train wreck that is this story.
Yeah, shouldn't have said anything.
Do you hate me?
Possibly. I gave a blunt answer.
Possibly. I'm not sure about my own emotions. I'm sorry.
Let me.
What if I tried a different approach?
What the fuck?
I'm just trying.
Stop!
I'm a method actor. Okay.
He held my cheeks with both his hands and leaned in closer to me.
Stay in the scene.
Is this me? I think this is me.
No, that's
I
Raven.
think that's Raven. Or maybe that is.
Or
No,
no,
that's me.
that's you.
Who is who?
I heard Raven's voice right behind him.
Sir.
He yelled, punching him in the face. You're a method actor. You want me to punch you?
No, Yella needs to punch me. But wait a minute. So Raven just called the person who was about to molest her, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the teacher.
I don't know.
We were in the middle of romance.
He shouted, one-sided yah. I replied out of pure rage. After that, my problem was taken care of. We walked home together.
Very evidently, it wasn't. You've been sexually harassed multiple times in like a week.
You have a lot of problems. Maybe
This
you
is-
should move. Maybe you
It's
should
not
call
my
the
fault.
police.
Boys can't keep their hands off me.
Okay, yeah, victim blaming is a problem, but there must be something going on. Either the whole school is fucked up, or you're sending really mixed signals.
I think this is Eve.
Yeah.
I made extra sandwiches if you want to eat any. 2 periods.
Wait, so she was at school all day. When did she make the sandwiches?
Before she went to
earlier
school?
that morning. Yeah.
Okay.
We should so cook together.
Stars of happiness flutter in his eyes. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
We should go on a date then.
No.
Fine.
That's negotiation.
We did end up cooking together.
What?
You just said no!
At
She goes
least
back on her word really easily.
no means
Yeah,
no.
really.
I don't want to know what her children will be like when she's like this as a mom.
Yeah.
We did end up cooking together, and it was embarrassing. Raven was holding both my hands to teach me how to cut properly. His breathing was warm on my neck, and my heart was throbbing really fast.
Heart was throbbing.
I held my breath tightly when suddenly he kissed my cheek from behind.
So he kissed like slightly the back of your head?
Yeah.
Like right behind the ear.
At least he didn't break her neck and kiss her on the mouth.
And then he lifts the knife and cuts her throat.
Yeah. My face started to heat up, and I started panicking. I shoved him away. My face was full of embarrassment.
Does embarrass have 2 R's or 1 R?
2, I think.
So up there,
so I
when
messed
it's
up embarrassing. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. He grabbed both my wrist and pulled me towards him.
Oh.
I fell headfirst into his chest.
Right between his tits.
It was warm, comfortable, and soft, just like a blankie.
Oh my god.
I wanted to hug him, yet my body didn't respond.
And then it went-
Oh my god, Raven has moves.
Oh my god, she went catatonic.
Right, because the rest of the scene goes nowhere.
Oh, wait.
Next day at school.
Yeah.
How did it all end up like this?
45 minutes earlier.
It's like this weird in media res thing all of a
Go
sudden.
away!
But
Stop doing this. Like, authors in
but
general.
without like any like
5 hours later.
They should
How
have,
did
like,
I get
this-
here 2 hours earlier.
yeah, it's like, and there's not even like, how did it all end up like this? Like what? There is no
there's no context.
explanation. There's
I don't
no-
even know what it ended up like.
I mean,
Like,
she
if you were, like-
she could just be sitting like behind her desk at school, like a normal
Just
school
sitting
day.
there, yeah. Like, if she was like, I realized that my arm was about to break because this dude had it in, like, a weird lock. How did it end up like this? And then 45 minutes earlier, it shows how she got into that situation. At least we'd get some context. It wouldn't be interesting, but we'd get some context.
Now it's just
But
next
this is
day
just-
at school.
Zero context.
Huh.
It's like, next day at school, how did it end up like this? I don't know, all you've told me is you're at school, so Probably your mom drove you.
Well, no,
You walked.
You walked.
She lives
Yeah.
alone. I remember.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, she has Nina.
Yeah.
Nina,
Whatever.
She wrote
Nina the dog.
Whatever. I stood in my corner all alone. It was second period, and we had a dumb race today where we had to pick a partner.
what?
You know, like the three-legged races.
At school.
At
Yeah.
school.
This
Like
is
gym
what you learned at
It's a
school.
team bonding activity.
Why don't they just learn things at school?
Because
It's
this is anime high school.
maybe it's gym
Whatever.
class.
No one's gonna learn anything at school anyways, so
Yeah.
they don't even bother with classes.
As usual, Raven had tons of girls packed around him, and even some boys. Hey, it's okay now.
Yeah.
You know? I gazed at him, and
It's
he
always
looked,
been okay. What are you talking about?
I gazed at him, and he looked me back. I swiftly
Huh?
turned my
He
head away.
looked me back.
Yeah.
I'm looking you now.
Something dumb and stupid.
Both dumb and stupid?
Wow.
Something dumb and stupid caught my attention. I was pretty skeptical this was going to happen.
What? What? How? What?
First off, I got a question. Huh? Second off, what?
Third, Eve will be my partner and no one else.
At that little speech, all the girls looked
What
at
a
me with...
speech! Like,
Yeah.
make
Get a
this guy
podium and everything.
president.
At that little speech, all the girls looked at me with rage sparking through their eyes. Boys were saying,
Lucky
Lucky her. Yeah.
but
I
in
wanna.
building too many enemies,
I wanna
she's
be.
a roboticist.
I wanna be her partner. I wanna be Raven's partner. Oh man, Eve's so lucky.
I sighed as Raven dragged me along with him.
Wow, it doesn't even sound like she wants to be...
Yeah, stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. This is so
Good.
creepy.
Go with someone else. I'm really slow and I can't run well, and he stroked my back gently.
Oh help!
Yeah.
We are making that finish line together.
But it'll slow you down, I insisted.
I have very good immune system. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. And?
Raven didn't seem to care much about people admiring him, so I decided to bring it up.
What is this conversation doing in this story?
Yeah.
How is this adding to the plot?
What plot?
How is this making a plot?
What plot? It'll ruin your reputation, I said, feeling sad for myself.
Wow, you self-pitying piece of shit.
No reputation is worth more than you, he smiled.
Huh?
You seem to be talking in the third person, Raven.
Are you okay? Did you just have a stroke?
We are royalty.
Yeah. It's the royal he, you know?
The royal second person. Royal third person.
person.
Instead of like royal I don't even know anymore.
After hearing him say that, I fell silent as my heart started to pound. My breathing was getting heavy and my cheeks flushed a little.
It takes very little to get her aroused.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Eve, are you alright? You look a little bit red.
I'm fine, don't worry. I'm not fine, it's because of you that my heart hurts.
Are you talking to the readers?
No. I think this is supposed to be sort of thoughts. Maybe.
Yes.
Gosh.
Uh,
I closed my eyes anxiously. Raven gave me a little push to indicate that it was about time we get ready.
Yeah, just push her everywhere she
Yeah.
wants to go. This way, broad. 3, 2, 1, go!
Everyone started running as I tried to catch up with Raven, who was sprinting like this was nothing. I was scared of tripping over someone, so I made a little bit of
everybody's
distance.
just lying on the ground.
Why do you need a partner for this race?
I don't know. So I made a little bit of distance between myself and others. Raven was getting farther and farther away. Don't go. I started feeling a bit lonely.
What?
I tried to run faster, but then fatigue started building into my body.
What?
I forgot. Does she have some kind of condition that makes her retarded?
She's
No.
the ice queen.
Oh,
For him.
she's like the Ice Queen. She doesn't show much emotion and doesn't have a lot of friends, and that's about it so far
I mean,
in
I
the
can
story.
guess why she doesn't have that many friends.
Yeah, but still.
I went on a full sprint and finally caught up to Raven, who seemed like he could run 20 more miles. The sun was scorching as I felt a bit dizzy. I didn't know whether I was falling or not, so I tried to grab onto Raven's shirt, but missed it and fell to the floor like a brick.
I've never seen someone be so opposite of a Mary Sue.
Like
pathetic, worthless character.
she can't even lift her arm. It's almost like
A pathetic, worthless character that's constantly being picked on and harassed by all the other characters.
Yeah. My vision grew dark, and I fell into slumber soon after that.
10 minutes later,
I woke up to a terrible dream or nightmare.
you woke up to the dream.
Yeah.
Yup.
You
didn't wake up
You
from a
ever
dream.
you ever had a dream? You know, you woke up but you were still dreaming.
I've
I was
had
kinda
that.
like that. Yeah, I did
I've
that
had
like
that.
I had that happen like 4 times.
I had like
I was, like,
it
4
was like
layers deep.
yeah, like multiple layers. It's
And every single layer, I went downstairs to play more PlayStation, and then it fucked up, and and then I woke up again.
I
Went back down to play PlayStation.
I woke up and standing over me was a guy named Raven who was he was just groping me.
Yeah.
glad to see you're all right.
Raven's-
That all right of yours is quite all right.
Yeah.
Raven smiled.
You gave me a big scared when I looked behind and you just looked dead on the floor.
You gave me a scared when I saw you dead.
He was giggling a bit. So were we.
Tee-hee-hee.
My head was hurting. A lot. Raven pressed his forehead against mine. Was he thinking about something?
He's
Dinner.
trying to look down your shirt. Look,
Delicious
this is just...
dinner.
I don't know if this is supposed to be cute, but it's just creepy.
It's just creepy because you know that the guy tried to fuck. Okay, let's not get
Yeah.
into that because at the start of the first chapter we said we wouldn't.
Yeah.
Your fever seems to have gotten better.
He gestured me to drink the medicine in that cup. It's like improv. You have to imagine all of these things exist.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and now I'm gonna pantomime pouring the drugs into the cup.
Yeah.
I took slow sips of the liquid in the cup. It tasted sweet, but had a really sour aftertaste.
What's that weird...
And I looked down and she looked dead again.
He starts laughing.
Yeah.
That is giving me quite a big scared.
Yeah. Maybe I poured too much in. Alright. Thank you. I directed my attention to him and smiled, and out of nowhere he pinched my cheeks.
Not cute.
Don't ever scare me like that again.
That's threatening.
You are mine,
Yeah.
and you will make sure that you are okay.
That's scary as hell.
I'm calling the police on yellow. He had a stirred look on his face, which was a bit uncomfortable.
A
His
bit.
face was
just
uncomfortable, or was it uncomfortable for you?
no, just everything about this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Agreed.
After all that happened, the usual routine, me and Raven ate together near the cherry blossom tree.
Of course, there
how
has to be a
anime.
cherry blossom tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
Japan
though-
that's the only kind
even-
of tree in Japan.
Even though this game is Korean.
Oh, yeah, whatever. All the Asian countries are exactly the same.
Of course.
Then one Raven's friends tried to climb a tree and act as a monkey, but he fell on his nose and went to the hospital. That was pretty funny.
That's not
Human suffering, yay!
funny. I didn't even know Raven had friends.
Well, he is kind of like the most popular guy in school.
Yeah, but I
thought
he
he just had
brushed
fanboys.
everyone
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. He didn't care about his reputation, which was why she tried to insult him about it.
Oh,
Or
right.
whatever. Last period finally ended and Raven came straight up to me.
I won't be able to walk home with you. I have soccer practice.
this chapter I forgot.
What?
Oh, it
God,
isn't
this is
going
gonna
to
go great.
I'm already excited.
I stared at his face, giving its awk-ish look.
I'm just gonna...
That was not why I put my head in my hands. But
Okay.
after that, he ran up to his teammates and they started walking away. I guess, whatever. As I was walking home, it felt like someone was watching me every few paces or so. I looked back and saw a man's shadow.
Oh, help.
God damn it.
I turned the corner and took out a little mirror. He was in his mid-20s. What could he possibly want with me?
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Maybe the
Who
same
gets
thing
harassed this much?
I don't know, but it's weird, and I feel sorry for her.
I feel so sorry for anyone in the real world who gets harassed this much. Like,
Yes, it's like, but
this just makes this reading the story makes me feel terrible.
yeah, exactly.
I heard the foot seeps closing in on me.
There's the
not
smile
the
back on my face.
Tears swelled up in my eyes.
2 periods.
What did I do?
What?
I started running to the nearest convenient store.
Not a convenience store.
Well, to her, it is a convenient.
It is
In
very
this case,
convenient.
it is very convenient.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, while this is happening, maybe this is the wrong one. If it is, maybe I'll cut this out. But, imagine what the guy really is doing.
Okay.
Not what she's freaking out about, but what he probably is just doing.
Okay.
He's walking down the sidewalk. I started running to the nearest convenient store. I hid inside thinking of what I should. I stared at my phone for a brief moment. I have Raven's number. I whispered to myself.
Ravn POV.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
Who's
we're
Rav?
going to the
Rav?
Rav. No,
No.
no. Who does the sound effects? Give me a sound. Give me a ringing noise. I need something to act off. Come on.
Dash, ring, 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 dash.
I looked at my phone sitting on the bench. I reached over and grabbed it and answered. Yes, Rave.
He gets cut off, but then it takes time for this to happen. You can't do a dash and then an ellipsis.
Yeah.
Help me!
Eve's voice was shaky. Was she crying?
Oh no.
Where are you at?
Girl.
Worried filled my mind. She took a brief moment to tell me all the detail.
I'm at a place.
I packed up my stuff and sprinted at full speed.
I'm going to the place now.
There was
Narrating what's going on in his mind.
there was a man standing in front of the convenience store.
You son of a bitch.
How dare you?
Get out of my way, I have to go in.
I wanted to go up to him and push the crap out of him, but Eve came first. And somehow he looked a bit dangerous.
I'm so dangerous.
Okay, so we're not even sure if this is the same guy because he got no description either the first or second time. But even if it is,
We
he
didn't even-
walked down the sidewalk and stood in front of a store.
Yeah, he might have been thinking,
He might have
should I
been
go in?
He might have been going to get a Gatorade or something.
It might even have been like someone who suffers from social anxiety and is like deciding whether or not he will actually, set aside his fears and go into the shop.
Doesn't even have to be anything that extreme.
No,
just
it's
imagine a
just
guy,
like-
he's walking up to the convenience
But
store and
I'm
he
just-
stands out in front thinking, "Oh, what were the things I needed to get?"
But I'm just
Okay, let's
like,
go.
we have no context, so it might as well be what I just said.
Right, this is intense. What is going on?
Garbage.
I mean, look, if you're being followed by someone, if you're being chased and you run into a store, what you shouldn't do is hide in the rows, in the aisles. What you should do is go interact with someone. Go talk to a customer service person or something like that. Because no one's going to kidnap you in front of a customer service person.
Or
But if you go hide very successfully and no one sees you in there, and then he kidnaps you, who saw you go in?
Yeah,
No one.
good point.
Don't hide. Go
Yeah.
into some public place where no one's going to be able to get
He's just
you.
gonna walk into the store, grab her, walk out, steal someone's cigarette, and go, my brand. And then walk out.
To be fair, at the rate she gets harassed, for all she knows, she'll talk to the customer service person and they'll be in on it.
The entire town wants you gone, Eve.
Yeah.
You don't belong here.
Get out.
Okay.
I entered the store and saw Eve crouching in a corner, hugging her phone. I bent down next to her and patted her head.
Who's a good dog?
I am a time traveler because I managed to do that in 2 different tenses.
Yes.
She looked up, and fear was filled in her eyes.
It was like a color.
The fear was filled with something, and then the
Right.
fear was in her eyes.
It was a colored by numbers thing.
Yeah.
She then hugged me out of nowhere.
Oh, out of nowhere. I don't know how did we
unexpected.
get here?
How do I deal with this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I deal with someone getting so close and personal to me? I don't know if I like this.
Get away from me.
I mean, when I do it to someone else, it's cute, right?
You see what we saw? Whatever.
It's okay now. I stroked her hair gently.
You don't even sound smooth. You sound disinterested.
Not again. Another.
It's okay.
This is my life.
After about what seemed to be 30 seconds, I counted them. In fact, I used the stopwatch function on my watch.
Yeah.
She released me. I grabbed 2 drinks and paid for them because I am no
40s and headed
thief.
out of it.
Yeah.
If I am many things, but I am not a thief.
Yeah, right.
Here, I handed her one. I said to her,
Raven, you're doing that thing again where you're narrating your life. Why?
it was like a 2-mile sprint from our practice field to here, so I'm thirsty, you bitch.
One of my homies died, so
Yeah.
one of these is to pour one out for my homies.
This one's for my homies in Bruges.
Soccer game too strong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
She whispered in shame.
Must be hard to do.
Yeah. I've
It's-
never done it.
It's not your fault, he smiled.
He really is referring to himself in the third person.
Damn it.
Yeah. Even in his own head, he's referring to himself in third person.
Yeah.
And then there's an open quote but no close quote.
I'm proud of you. You finally called me. As
Wow.
you
Was
should.
that a marker in their
You
relationship?
should call me all the
I'm
time.
waiting for
You
the
should
first
only
date.
be
Proud?
thinking about me.
Like,
You asked me to protect you.
I get, okay.
You're opening up to me.
If he was feeling like happy that she opened up, that'd be one thing. But it's not that. He's proud of her. Like, he was waiting for this. Like, this is an expectation he had for her.
Finally, you open up to someone. I'm so proud of you.
Even if he was just happy.
Even though I don't have that right at all.
She called him because she thought she was getting stalked and like shit was gonna happen. This probably isn't a good situation to say, I'm glad
like,
you finally called me.
He could have been some random schmuck if she had his number in his phone
Yeah.
and she felt scared. Better to call him than no one.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, you said that friends help each other, so I though.
It doesn't matter. It's not like you're gonna call someone and be like, "Oh my god, help me! Someone's stalking me, and I don't know what's going on." And the other person's gonna be like, "Actually, I'm pretty busy right now, so could you just call back another time?"
Honestly, viewers, you have a better possible chance of having seen like chapter 1 or 2 more recently than we have by this point. Did they get together? I thought they did, or like at least more than this. Like they keep like switching levels in their relationship, you know?
It's like back in Yoi Mune when Fate got demoted and then promoted again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a will they, won't they thing, except they did, and now they're not.
Yeah.
Did
They're
they,
going
don't
to
they?
again.
What?
Okay.
It's okay, I understand. He grinned.
Yeah.
Though.
Like, I think the
Just
author
done.
forgot
No,
at
I'm
that
not
point
done,
at
but-
this point that they were writing like Raven's POV and instead started writing in like Eve's.
Why can't these people look up further up the page?
Oh,
Just follow my lead.
No, do it.
Just follow my lead, little girl. We walked out of the store side by side.
So the only difference between Raven and her stalker is that Raven stands parallel to her and the stalker stands behind her.
And we don't even know if the stalker is a stalker or not, while we know that Raven is probably a sexual deviant.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Eve Pav!
That sounds like a nice name. My name is Eve Pav.
Yeah. I gripped onto his shirt. I felt a lot more calm when Raven was around, but deep inside I was still scared. He told me to go in front of him and start walking. I did like I was told.
Never mind, now he's parallel with the stalker.
Yeah,
You followed her? Me too.
I got a number though. You want it?
Here you go. Here's where she lives.
She only lives with her pet dog, you know?
Yeah. No one around. You would not believe the kid.
It was kind of frustrating knowing...
Frustrating.
Fuck.
It was butt frustrating.
I'm getting kind of butt frustrated. It was kind of frustrating knowing that my stalker was just a few paces behind us.
Oh, how frustrating.
Also, you
Suddenly-
don't know that. Did you know that? Where is the guy even? Is he still there? We don't know.
He's shopping.
Yeah.
He
He
probably
actually
went
walked
into
into the store.
He's
He
breaking
probably
his
went
work
into that
check and getting a
convenient
pack of
store
cigs.
thinking, wow, this store is very convenient. I can now buy things.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I didn't think they would have it, but they've got everything I need.
It was so convenient.
Yeah. Suddenly, Raven turned me around and we stared into each other's eyes.
So was she like facing? Which way was she facing?
Well, she was walking forward, and Raven dropped back behind her and
Oh,
hung
right,
out with
okay.
the stalker.
Right.
Yeah.
Put both your hands on my shoulder.
I'm trying to method act this now.
Okay.
Real hard.
I'm just all I can imagine is like what they're gonna do is the thing from Splinter Cell Chaos Theory in co-op where you do like a vault jump where one dude puts his hands on the shoulder and the other dude like does a backwards roll and tosses the dude over like behind him, so she just gets launched right into the stalker.
Touchdown, 3 points.
Yeah.
He whispered slowly to me. Again, I did what he told, started getting close to my face until we kissed.
They were overlapping.
Yeah. His lips were very hot and warm. Our
Both hot and warm.
Yeah. Our kiss felt very long, but deep inside I was happy. I didn't know why.
Okay.
I didn't know why. I mean,
This is so weird.
He was stroking my cheek lightly. My heart was pounding like crazy.
Yeah, it was pouting.
I couldn't hold it in anymore. I ended up hugging him.
Wow.
Oh
you went
my
from kissing
God.
to hugging?
Yeah, she got to like
That's
second
such
base and then stole first.
You don't know which way this game goes.
we don't even know what game
Oh
this
my
is.
god.
Wow.
Okay. I love you. Tears flooded out of my eyes.
Wow. Stockholm Syndrome. It's a
Wow,
real
look
thing.
at this
And then-
next sentence.
Oh god, I have to say this.
Yeah.
I knew you would.
He had a very soft voice then.
My voice is always soft.
I did fall in love after all.
Why?
Magic.
Drugs.
Kill me. I lost the bet.
This has to be the worst love story I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
It's been 6 days and 22 hours. 2 hours to spare, baby. New record.
Yeah. Even though, like, within the first hour, we were hanging out and having a lot of fun. Then you threw me out of your house. Then we met at school. Then we were all lovey-dovey. And then I got really, like, protective of you. And then I
threw you out again.
And then I threw you out, and then I didn't give a shit about you.
Then
and
I got sexually harassed.
Then you got sexually harassed. I'm being Raven right now.
Right.
And then you called me because you were getting stalked, and I used that to basically.
Oh no! She got sexually harassed. Then she got sexually harassed again.
Yeah, and then I used that to get you to love me.
Basically, I took advantage of your vulnerable position.
God, I really want to hang myself.
Because of Raven, I had totally forgotten about my stalker.
Who was never stalking you?
Not
He probably
that we know
walked
of,
the opposite
no.
direction. He probably went back home.
Maybe he was like following you to make sure that no unsavory people would get close to you. Like
Yeah,
he
maybe
saw
he
you
saw
and he
you-
thought
you-
like, she looks vulnerable. I'd better keep an eye on her.
You know what's a more likely
maybe
scenario?
it was like a good Samaritan.
He's like a good Samaritan style vigilante, trying to break his way into the superhero business, trying to like make sure all the citizens of the town get protected. Except that, you know, she just gets harassed constantly, so...
I can't keep up, Eve. I'm sorry.
I have no idea. Anyway, Raven POV.
Yeah.
Everybody looks forward to Raven POV.
Yeah, more Raven.
I stared back at the stalker. I'm glad that Eve didn't fall in his hands because she is mine. His face was full of disgust.
What the fuck? The stalker's like, ugh, gross cooties.
Yeah.
I was getting pissed off again. I wanted to beat the crap out of him so badly. But I didn't want to scare Eve. There's other
So
times.
if she wasn't there, he would just go for it.
Yeah.
I stared at the man with a hint of death in my eyes.
Oh my God.
His eyes squinted at me like his eyes had eyes that then squinted.
Oh
It was
my
really
God.
scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he backed away before finally leaving. Has gone now, Eve.
I don't know whether this is lesser of two evils or not.
Normal conversation.
Yeah.
We both backed away from each other, quotation
Quote.
mark.
Yeah.
So is that an open quote?
I don't even know. It's at the end of a word, so I would think it's a closing quote, but who knows?
It's just an accident.
Well,
But
I mean,
neither thing- on either side of it.
It's like it was
a
supposed
while
to be a
back,
period.
a while back, there was that one open quote that didn't
Oh,
have a closed
shit.
quote. It's finally
Oh.
closed.
Fuck, we gotta go back.
There
Way
we go.
back.
Or maybe he's saying
Yeah.
all of the rest of this paragraph out loud. Which would be amazing.
Here, you do that, and I'll be Eve hearing you say that out loud.
Okay, let's do this. Her face was completely red.
Raven?
Gosh, her lips were like cherry blossom. They looked so soft.
Raven, you're narrating out loud
She
again.
looked really cute with her polka-dotted dress.
Oh, is that what I'm
Since she
wearing?
had joined the drama club, she had to wear it to practice.
I hope the school doesn't want their costume back.
I hope they let me change.
I was just glad that creep, who's not even half as big of a creep as I am, wasn't in the same group as her.
Same group. Wait, so he goes to school with them?
Wasn't the creep like 25 or something?
I think the creep is
It was
the
like
protagonist
early
in the
20s.
play, maybe?
Mid-20s. He was in his mid-20s.
Shit, maybe that guy's just having a real hard time passing high school.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I was thinking of so many things that my own face started to flush red.
He's having a stroke just thinking.
He's gonna pass out. She's gonna wake him up.
He's like, he can't think and breathe at the same time. So he's just like going red in the face. No, breathe. Sorry, Eve, I just...
I thought of that. Yeah.
We slowly started walking home, holding hands. I guess we're girlfriend and boyfriend now. I spoke up to break the silence.
This is a car crash.
Maybe.
I could tell Eve was shy. Well, anyways, your heart belongs to me. I winked at her in glory.
What?
To
be
be
continued.
continued. Please write a review. I really want feedback to know what to improve. Thanks for reading. Mina-san Aishiteru.
Yep.
Kill me.
Here's
No,
what you
no,
should
that
improve.
means I love you.
Your characterization
It's bad.
is shit.
Yours
Your
bad.
story...
So horrible.
Raven is dropping quotes like he's some suave-ass dude while he's really a fucking creep.
Your...
Eve is completely like...
I don't want to say too much about Eve because then it all comes back to the whole victim blaming thing, which
No,
is
I mean,
horrible. But
she's
but it's
she's
like-
the victim. in every situation, and it's because everyone just walks all over her, and she has no power as a character. Like, nothing in her life is in her control.
Oh,
that's such a scary thought if you think about it. Holy shit.
Since this is the point where they get together, I've been waiting to say this, alright? Normally in these stories, a character is basically an author insert.
Right.
And they get together with the hot guy or the hot girl, and they have this great relationship, and the character usually, like, you know, bosses everyone around and does everything the author wishes they could do.
Right.
This scares me because if the author is putting that into Eve at all, it means that
She's the most submissive,
so submissive,
floor mat person.
yeah, looking for someone to basically just
Steamroll
hold
her
her
life.
arm, you know, and stop her from getting, you know, walked all over constantly.
On the other hand, if the author insert would be Raven, well, you know,
It would still be weird, but it would at least sort of make sense.
But
That the author has a little
It
bit
would
of
make-
self-confidence.
I think
it would make sense, but on the other hand, it is a very scary thought because, well, you've seen Raven.
I don't know, something like I've just got the feeling that this author's
Eve,
yeah.
I would say. I mean,
her username is his or her username is Eve Everstone.
Yeah.
Okay, that's chapter 3.
Kill me.
Yeah,
How
we'll
long
see you
is this
guys
story?
next time. 8 chapters.
Jesus.
We'll see you guys next time. Now they're finally together. Maybe until they're not. Fuck. But
Maybe
whatever.
until their relationship goes 5 steps back again, and Raven is
until
and
they take
don't-
5 steps and then it changes.
and then all of a sudden they don't even speak anymore, and then Raven starts seducing her again or something. I don't know.
And then she blinks, and suddenly they're all cute again, and then she blinks again.
Quote unquote cute. It's like
You're right.
Yeah. So
Huge air quotes.
we'll see you guys next time on I'm the Ice Queen for You.
I'm the Ice Queen for you.